Semenyo, oh, always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe in. City win 2-0 at St James Park in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. That's the best performance I've seen from us in a long time. Probably the best performance since Madrid away, where we won 2-1. Yeah, my dad's pissing in the toilet casually. Fucking unbelievable, that. But fucking hell. But second half, we was all over them. There's a tiny period where they nearly scored before we scored. They had Guimarães off the post, and they had a Wissa header. And it was a good save from James Trafford. And I've got another chant. Super James Trafford in goal. And I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, whoa, whoa, here we go, whoa, Super James Trafford in goal. And that goal that was disallowed was complete bollocks. Like, the referee didn't have a clue. Chris Kavanagh, I think his name was, got it completely wrong. If Haaland has his hands round the defender, it gets given as a foul. I know it wasn't given for that. It was given for a offside with Haaland's legs being in an offside position. But still, like, you've seen goals like that be given. Like, I remember that Rash one. He absolutely doesn't touch the ball, but he interferes with like about 4 of our defenders. Yeah, that gets given. Yeah, whereas Haaland only interferes with like 1 Newcastle defender and their goalkeeper. But that doesn't get given. Like, make it make sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. And I'm absolutely just glad that we didn't end up drawing or losing the game because of that. Because that would have made it 10 times worse. But I'm not going to forget that decision. Because we've won the game, people will forget about it now. No one in the media will speak about it. But that's absolute disgraceful. That's not been given. And it should have been 3-0. Because that's a perfectly good goal. And Ryan Cherky off the bench to get the second goal in injury time. And also, where was that 9 minutes from as well? I know that they took up time for the goal that was checked. It took about 4 minutes to be checked, or over 4 minutes. But still, 9 minutes I felt like was too much. And I think we're 99.9% in the final now, because Newcastle have to come out at the Etihad, and there's an opportunity for us there to score even more goals on top of the 2 goals that we've got in this first leg. So that's good. And what's impressed me more is that we won the game with, even though Rodri did come on, and Rodri did very well when he came on. Like, when you look at that lineup, like with O'Reilly in net, you would have thought, I mean, not in net, sorry, in midfield, sorry, number 6. You would have thought he was going to get bullied, because the only time he's played in the number 6 was in the Community Shield against United, where he won on penalties. So to come up against a midfield of Ramsey, Joe Linton, and Guimarães is very impressive for a 20-year-old midfielder from the academy. And I thought Max Lane and Kuznov were rock solid as well. And Ryan Aït-Nouri got his minutes as well, because obviously he came on in the second half when because Nunes got the booking in the first half. I think that was tactical, because obviously Barnes came on in the second half. So I think if he stayed on like the whole game against Barnes, like on a yellow card, it was destined for him to get sent off. But I think we should hopefully get into this final now. Who would you rather play, Chelsea or Arsenal, though? Because on paper, Arsenal have the better squad than Chelsea. But cup competitions, Chelsea always seem to be difficult to beat. Like, against all the odds, they beat Paris Saint-Germain in the Club World Cup. Against many people's odds, they beat us in the Champions League final in 2021 in Porto. So I think, in a way, us playing Chelsea would be harder, because in cup competitions, they know how to get it over the line. They don't have to play particularly well to get it over the line, but they know how to get it over the line and win the trophy. So that's why I think Chelsea might be slightly harder. But can they beat Arsenal without Caicedo is another question. Because I reckon we'd beat Arsenal in a final, though, because we beat them in the Carabao Cup final in 2018 in Pep's first season, and that was Pep's first trophy as well as City boss. So I reckon we could beat Arsenal in a final. I wouldn't fear Arsenal in a final because they've got some great players, and they could win in one-off game. And this one-off game, anything can happen, and form goes out the window. But I just don't know. I've just got a feeling with Pep's know-how of how to win trophies and Arteta's history of bottling it. I think if it did come to a final, City, Arsenal, Arteta versus Pep, we would win it. I'm not saying it'd be an easy game, but I think we'd win it. And I think my man of the match has probably got to go to Semenyo, but shout-outs to Kuzanov and Max Lane, James Trafford. I thought Doku assisted the goal well for Semenyo's first goal. And it's so nice to actually have a winger that can put the ball in the back of the net. It's been ages since we've had that. Probably Mahrez was the last winger that we had that could put the ball in the back of the net. And even he missed chances from time to time, but it's football and that happens. But here's to hopefully one step into the final. Up the Blues. And I'll see you with some more content around the United game. Come on, City. And I'll do a TikTok on the game now on my TikTok. Sean Fogs09. If you haven't followed it, go check it out.